Privet everyone, my name is Raiya Ivanov and I live in Moscow, Russia with my mom, Alexandra, and my dad, Konstantin. Have any of you seen the news recently? If not, let me inform you what's been happening. As of February 2022, my home country of Russia has been invading one of our neighborhood countries, that being Ukraine. When I first heard the news about that with my British boyfriend Tim McBride, Tim was furious while I was very worried about my cousin, Veronika Ivanov, because she lived in Ukraine's capital, Kyiv. I almost wanted to call my aunt who lives in St. Petersburg to tell her to go to Kyiv to find Veronika and bring her into Russia where her family can protect her. I really started to freak out when I got a call from my uncle saying that he was involved in the Ukraine invasion and he knew that an invasion may sound bad and scary, but he wants to make it fun for me and Tim. He was going to give us a tour of Ukraine and help us find Veronika. After the call, me and Tim met up with my uncle in eastern Ukraine and he started the tour of his former home country in his tank. He was born in Ukraine, but moved to Russia when he married my aunt in 1978, well, according to him. Surprisingly, Tim told me that it was the first time he'd ever been to Ukraine, while since I live in Russia, I've been to our neighborhood countries including Ukraine more than once. When we were entering Kyiv, Veronika ran up to my uncle's tank extremely scared and crying up a storm, because there were sirens blaring and there were explosions everywhere. She was even begging us to please take her out of Ukraine, because she's worried that she will die. Seeing Veronika all stressed out and beyond worried, my uncle hugged her and told her that she doesn't have to worry anymore and that he'll take her to St. Petersburg where she would be safe and sound. When my uncle was continuing the tour, Veronika met him and became his friend. After getting an eye full of Ukraine, taking Veronika to my aunt's house in St. Petersburg, and before I went home to Moscow and Tim to the UK, I bought Veronika a pretty cat at the local pet shop for a welcome to Russia present and to make her feel comfortable, because explosions must have likely been very traumatizing. Well everyone, that's the end of the second part of our first story. Have a great day or night.
Hey Raiya.
Veronika, what are you doing here in Moscow?
I just came to see the cousin who saved my life.
So, what do you think of Russia so far?
It's pretty good from what I seen.
Glad to hear that.